Starting off strong with Dodge the Spiked Balls, a game where you use the Joy-Con's new mouse mode in order to pilot a UFO, avoiding balls and a lot of other balls. Yes, you heard that right. For those who didn't know, the Switch 2 Joy-Cons have a new mouse mode, Find the Strongest Rumble. Subtitle: Along a line. As the title suggests, you move a cursor left and right with a mouse cursor because the Switch 2 Joy-Cons have a new mouse mode, Speed Maze, where my biggest question about the Switch 2 was finally answered. Will it have a remaster of the PS1 game Irritating Stick? And wouldn't you know it, it absolutely does, but it's arguably even better now that video game technology is a lot more advanced, and now you're able to use one of the Switch 2 Joy-Cons in a new mouse mode. This is Speed Golf. Like Speed Maze. In the game industry, we call that leitmotif. The concept is very straightforward. You see, the Switch 2 Joy-Cons have a new mouse mode. Luckily for us though, we can be much quicker and more accurate while playing this because we don't need to use the analog sticks, since the Switch 2 Joy-Cons have a new mouse mode. But I didn't find this that difficult at all, although I will admit I am being carried a lot by how quick and simple it is to click on these pixels due to the brand new feature of the Switch 2 Joy-Cons having a new mouse mode. Now I think it's safe to say that every minigame so far has been flawless, but this one is flawless. It's the best game out of the lot. But why? Well, a brand new feature of the Switch 2 console is that the Switch 2 Joy-Cons have a new mouse mode. In this minigame, you need to take one of your Joy-Cons, twist it 90 degrees onto its side, and put it flat on the table in order to activate the hidden feature, which is that the Switch 2 Joy-Cons have a new mouse mode. I suppose you could say that it's massively down to luck in the beginning parts of the game because you can't feel a rumble unless you already commit to picking a rumble, but I would say that luck has nothing to do with it at all, because the Switch 2 Joy-Cons have a new mouse mode. As you probably guessed, because you're very clever and I'm proud of you, you strafe with the left stick and then control the camera's direction with the cursor feature, activated by the Switch 2 Joy-Con and its new mouse mode. Scrape off stain removal. You rub a stain off. I know that sounds really boring, but trust me, it isn't, because it's made all the more fun when you rub that stain off using the Switch 2 Joy-Con's new mouse mode. And then stunt driving, a fast-paced on-rails racer where you don't use the Joy-Con 2 wheel. Instead, there's a special trick you can do with the Joy-Con when you hold the side of it flat down on a table, because the Switch 2 Joy-Cons have a new mouse mode. It's not just a baby game though, don't listen to the other reviewers, they're wrong. This is absolutely not just a Fisher-Price sorting game. In fact, to quell the spread of misinformation that's so prevalent on the internet nowadays, here's what you actually do. By using the Switch 2 Joy-Con's new mouse mode, not to mention it also closes off everything in the whole game nice and completely by reminding you, just in case you forgot after all the times in the game that you haven't used it, that the Switch 2 Joy-Cons have a new mouse mode.